Hi everyone, my name is Anirudh and I'm launching a new video series. In parallel with the Health Challenge series, I would like to launch a new series, Understanding the Mind. I have myself been obsessed with learning about how the mind works and what dimensions the mind can achieve or go into to help a human reach their potential. And since 5-6 years, I've been into understanding what life is, God, spirituality, etc., and all these elements. As a kid, you're kind of curious about, but you never have the courage to ask because society conforms this belief system to you that only this way is possible. And it dims your courage, it dims your ability to think clearly and to critically make an analysis for yourself, what is true and what is not true. And for me, my biggest learnings have come from finding the truth about different aspects of life that exist that we are all afraid to ask questions about, and whether they exist or not, whether they are as what society says they are, and we don't go beyond what society says. I genuinely believe truth seeking is a unique trait that a lot of people don't have because whenever they have asked questions in the past, whenever they have had genuine curiosity, it is probably diminished or it's probably shunned down by their parents, friends, etc., or maybe laughed at, etc. And that's when they don't go ahead and ask those questions. But for me, luckily, I have never had that experience of someone trying to stop me from asking questions. Although there has been conflict in the thought process of my society that I'm around, and there has been conflict and just communicational conflict, not like action conflict, but communicational conflict, like whether this is possible or not, or whether this exists or not. And all these topics I will go into as these videos progress, and I'll try my best to kind of cover self-improvement, mindset, spirituality, going beyond what traditional health and modern health explains. Health is a huge part of life, and the mind itself has a huge impact on your body. The way your mind is shaped literally dictates how your body will behave. And this realm of understanding, this realm of dimension, it doesn't really get talked about in the modern health system, or even in like normal natural medicine, etc., even like other therapies. They don't really talk about in depth of what your insecurities are and how your insecurities can lead to certain fears that get ingrained in you, and those fears can manifest as disease. And this is not kind of pseudoscience, this is not astrology, this is not crystals related, it's none of that. It's a clear scientific based approach to your health. And how neuroscience, or what we call our mind and the way our mind behaves, has a clear impact on how our body and our cells and our DNA. So I want to take you on this journey now that Instagram can do more than 3 minutes. I'll be posting longer videos on YouTube as well. And I want to take you on this journey of understanding the mind. And I'll do it with you. So I'm not any, although I am a health professional, but I'm not someone who is not open to learning. I will continue to learn with you, and as I do these videos, I continue to learn through these videos myself. So the more knowledge, the more research I gain from different sources, and the more I critically think and put them in a validated format that I can communicate to you, explain to you, that is a whole process in itself which enables learning. So my intention and my wish for this video series is for us to go in depth of different aspects of life that we are told not to go into, that we are told not to explore, or that society has its norms. So we will go into those questions. We will go into this truth-seeking process, and it is not a journey for everyone, to be honest. This is not a journey for those who are not willing to question, who are not curious about what they believe, whether it's true or not. So if you have the courage to question who you are and how your mind works and what your mind can do and what society has taught you and how you unlearn that to learn new things that is on the path of the truth. And truth only exists in one shape and form. If one truth which science exists on is truth, whether this particular thing works or not. And if it works and there's multiple use cases that it has been proven to work, then it's a solid fact that it works, like gravity. Like if you believe that gravity doesn't exist, in the past they did, until science proved it wrong. Hence there's many concepts like that still to this day, science or even spirituality or even psychology, etc. All these aspects haven't gone into or touched, which have not opened up a huge aspect of human endeavor that could lead to possibilities of understanding the self and understanding what you're capable of. That has prevented us from essentially not being able to be free, not being able to freely question, live, and have this mindset of, I can't think that way, or what if that is not possible? What if that is possible? This freedom of thought, this freedom of understanding, this freedom of truth seeking hasn't been ingrained into us because society as a whole wants you and me to confine to rules, to confine to beliefs that eventually lead a culture where freedom of operation doesn't exist, where one is trapped within their own mindset, and hence suffering arises because we don't know what the truth is and we've never been told how to seek the truth. So suffering is a consequence of us not being able to go on a path where we can understand whether we have to suffer or not. What if we don't have to suffer? What if we can live a life without suffering? And you can map this out in the past that people have lived that kind of life, and it is possible. So where there is proven track record, where there is proven paths that people have walked on, and if you would like to walk on that path, you can do that too. So my whole idea of this aspect of videos is a completely different approach to health and medicine itself. It is a part of life which is unexplored, and it's a part of life where there is a huge rise in mental health issues, and I genuinely believe it's because of the fact that we have not been given this freedom to explore the truths of life and what life really is all about, whether we're meant to suffer or not, and how can you live a life that is not miserable. So apart from the body, apart from health, I would like to invite you to come on to this journey with me in exploring the mind, where we delve deep into understanding the mind and how the mind works, and how we can use the mind to become free from suffering, to become free from misery. Whether freedom from misery, freedom from suffering is possible or not, we'll together explore that. I'm on this journey as well, and I hope you enjoy this journey too. Take care.